I see couples playing mind games frequently. I mean, when they come in their office and they're talking, and then I see them individually, it's very clear that one of the partners is manipulating the other. And when I see them, I will usually bring it up in the session as a question. And then many times what I'll hear from one spouse is, oh yeah, I talk about that all the time with him or her, and nothing's changed. If nothing's changed and you continue to put up with it, then that's a decision you made. If you are with a mind game player and you want action, I'm going to go through 5 things that I think are very important. The end being that you actually make a point to leave this relationship. So the first thing is, I think it's very important that you say what the mind game is up front. So you express it, communicate it verbally, and then you tell them how it makes you feel. Makes me feel hurt, makes me feel used, makes me feel humiliated. These are the words they need to hear that you're saying, and that they need to see your emotion that's aligned with the word. So you can't say I feel humiliated and smile and then say something like, okay, but I get it, because that negates exactly what you just expressed. Number 2, they should apologize. They should apologize no matter what. There should not be defensiveness. They shouldn't make excuses. They should say, I am so sorry I hurt you. Within that apology, there must be an effort for them to then claim what they're going to change. I'm so sorry. I would never mean to hurt you. I am going to focus on a change. And then they come back and they tell you what they're going to change about their behavior so that they won't do this in the future. If they just say, I'm sorry to get you off their back, that is not an apology. Thirdly, if they don't accept responsibility or if they get defensive about it, I think it's very important that you note it, because basically what they're saying is, I am okay with hurting you. I am not willing to change or make changes in my behavior to prevent this. And the reason I'm not is you can just get used to it. This is who I am. This is a typical rigid mind growth person. And if you stay with that, you will get that for the rest of your life. Fourthly, if you think that there is a possibility, if they're in between those 2 extremes or those 2 roads, and you think there's a possibility they'll change, begin looking for it. Begin watching. Become more heightenedly aware. Then at that point, if you don't see it, you have a real decision to make. You're either going to stay in it and live with it and not complain about it, or you are going to get out. If you're going to choose to get out, it's important that you have friends and family there to support you. They understand why you can't stay in this relationship. And then after you exit this relationship, you go to therapy, because therapy is an integral part to helping you not repeat this pattern. Because what we've seen in the field of psychology and relationships is, once someone is with a mind game player, they have a tendency to go back with another mind game player. And you don't want that. You want to stop that. You want to figure it out. What's missing in you, I will tell you, it's partly boundaries. You have lost yourself and you have no idea what your values are and no ability to stand by them. The therapist is probably going to work on that with you, but there's going to be other issues as well that may have made you feel like for some ungodly reason you had to put up with a mind game player just to be loved or feel worthwhile. And that is not healthy for you or the player.